And speaking of statistics, we all know how important stats are to America's favorite pastime sport. But did you know Major League Baseball is also using its millions of fans and popularity to hit a home run in fighting one of Earth's most deadly diseases? Let's take a look. Baseball, hot dogs, and apple pie. It's America's favorite pastime. Who doesn't have a special childhood memory of being taken to the stadium to watch their favorite team in action? It's truly one of this Earth's most popular pastimes for pleasure. But beyond the game itself, Major League Baseball, with its considerable platform of millions of fans in ballparks across the country, is also making an impact on humanity in a far more important way, fighting disease and saving lives.
I have said many times that baseball is a social institution with very important social responsibilities. I believe it is important for all of us to give back to our communities, and I see it as a privilege to lend our support to this groundbreaking and very noble cause.
From breast cancer and prostate cancer to the increasing tragedy of childhood cancer, which is the leading cause of death by disease in children aged 15 and under, MLB is behind a league-wide initiative to promote awareness and raise millions of dollars to eradicate these diseases. And it's doing so by using a national sports platform that we all can relate to. Stand Up to Cancer.
Tonight, we once again join our partners Stand Up to Cancer in reaffirming a commitment to the fight against cancer.
Major League Baseball believed in Stand Up to Cancer and our model of team science before anybody had heard about it. Being here tonight culminates 9 years of success and people's lives that are healthy, are beating cancer and living with this disease. And it is, every time that I am here, I am so grateful, and I speak for all of the co-founders. We are so grateful that we were able and are able to have Major League Baseball believe in us like they do.
They had so much passion. We recognized that there was a need, that our sport could be a leverage to raise funds and awareness. We wanted to provide that seed funding, and then we wanted to involve everyone else because it does affect everyone. When we are raising funds and awareness to fight cancer, whether it's through research, whether it's through cancer care with our partners, it really is about the fact that cancer touches everyone.
With a national broadcast and digital audience and millions of fans in the stadiums, Major League Baseball is driving donations toward a host of charitable partners in fighting cancer, including the Susan G. Komen Foundation, the Prostate Cancer Foundation, Make-A-Wish, and Stand Up to Cancer. Even here amidst the celebrities and excitement of All-Star Week at Marlins Park in Florida, it's the personal stories of fighting cancer, helping their community, and granting wishes for kids, from top league players and commissioners alike, that strike a chord and drive a home run for national awareness.
For years, MLB and its clubs have been involved in granting wishes for kids. Our biggest commitment is around our jewel events, the All-Star Game and the World Series. We always have a number of wish kids and their families present for those events, and it's really, for me, one of the highlights of those events.
When Major League Baseball actually offered us the opportunity to have a moment where we could bring everyone together to stand up to cancer with promise and with hope, we walked out onto the field and we saw around the stadium Stand Up to Cancer in beautiful lights, and we had a moment where everyone has an opportunity to write on a placard who they stand up for.
The first couple of times I went, I had to tell myself, listen, this isn't about you. This is a chance for the kids, for the siblings, for the mom and dad to maybe get away from this awful ordeal that they're going through and smile. You know, smile for a couple minutes and have something to talk about. And I feel very, very fortunate to be in a position to do that.
For me, you know, obviously, us as athletes, we got to be able to use our platform to do as much as we can. And also, I just like to go to the hospital and just give some of the kids that are dealing with certain sickness a chance to get better, feel better about themselves, and you know, that's stuff I like to do. I like to enjoy giving people hope.
There is nothing more important and more challenging than the fight against cancer. And we at Major League Baseball are proud and honored to play a role. Thank you very much.
That Major League Baseball truly wants to be with Stand Up to Cancer in the fight. So we're more than family, we're the best family. And now the fans have joined the family. And that is something that it's hard to even put into words.
You can be sure the game of baseball will remain our national pastime. It resonates in our country's soul more deeply than any other sport.
Of course, the crowds are always going to stand up for their favorite baseball team, but when it comes to supporting a cause for humanity on this good earth, baseball is proud to stand up to cancer.